Hello everyone, I'm back, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2023 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on Ring doorbell cameras. From weird unidentified creatures to killers and to many other unexplainable phenomena. So today I decided to highlight some of the most chilling and downright horrifying things caught on doorbell cameras this year. So grab your maximum fear coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest Ring camera clips of 2023. First of all, I'm sorry if my eye looks a little weird. It's because I'm getting over a cold, and for some reason it's got my eye messed up. But anyways, let's get into the video. The following eerie video comes from Instagram user Versatile Speed. In the late hours of the night on October 15th, his Ring camera would capture something very unexplainable. And this is his only video on his entire account that showcases something like this, adding way more credibility. He received a notification on his mobile device at 7 a.m. It said that there was motion detected outside his home. He quickly pulled out his phone and replayed the footage, and this is what he saw. As you can see, some sort of dark, shadowy figure is seen briskly walking down the road. Its feet are clearly seen, but the rest of its body is a translucent shadow. His caption reads, "Someone explain this because I can clearly see the other people in the back in the white truck." If we can clearly see the people way back in the distance, why can't we clearly see whatever this is? It just doesn't really make any sense. Considering all of this is why the uploader and online viewers believe that this was something paranormal. I mean, it definitely looks like a ghostly apparition. Skeptics point out that it could just be a camera glitch. However, as I said earlier, then why aren't the other people in the back glitching as well? Another theory was that it's simply edited. But this was quickly debunked, considering that when we look very closely, the being casts a shadow on the ground behind it. This proves that the being really was there in real time. Could this be some of the most convincing evidence of the paranormal ever caught on camera? Or is there a worldly explanation? Now this Ring footage here scared me. It was taken by a Ring doorbell camera located on a homeowner's front porch. Everything appears normal initially, until suddenly disembodied voices are heard talking into the Ring doorbell. At first, we can't really make out what these voices are saying. That is until the end of the footage. Right at the end, you can hear this otherworldly voice distinctly say, "I'll kill you." It's almost whispering, but it's loud at the same time. It sounds like a human's voice, but it's much more scratchy and disturbing, making some believe that the voice belonged to a ghost. Considering you cannot see anyone or anything moving throughout the whole clip, where could this voice be coming from? The homeowner is shocked, and so are viewers. All I'm saying is if I checked my Ring doorbell camera and heard this, I would probably consider moving to a new home. The following footage took place on November 30th, 2021, but just recently surfaced. It was taken by a woman's Ring doorbell in a small apartment in Texas. The woman stated that this was an ongoing occurrence. Every night for a month, very late at night, a creepy man would just stand outside of her room. She had called the police and got them involved very early on into the month, but they weren't much of a help. The man would still come back every single night, and there was seemingly nothing she could do about it. Here are some of her videos of the man. Something just looks so off about this man. He appears very short, and for some reason we can never see the man's face. But as we can see in these videos, the man is behaving strangely. He just stands out there and stares, waiting for the woman to come outside. He even begins saying something in one of the clips, but it's unclear what exactly he's saying. And his intentions are unknown, but he was obviously stalking the woman. Who knows what would have happened if he somehow would have been able to gain access into her apartment. Apartment security and neighbors were made known of this creepy man, and they too were on the lookout. But still, the man has never been caught to this day. Originating from Papa Walsh on YouTube, this footage showcases a strange phenomenon that I've never seen before. Walsh says, "I rarely ever check our backyard Ring camera, but one night I noticed it detected motion and recorded some footage after 10 p.m., which is very rare and has never really happened to me before." Here's the short clip. A star-shaped object flies away into the night sky. It holds its very distinct shape the whole time while flying. Papa Walsh doesn't ever post strange content like this, so it's most likely 100% real, unedited footage. Some quickly began to hypothesize that this was a fairy or some other small spiritual being. Fairies are small mythical beings in the form of spirits that fly around. So could that be what this is here? Skeptics introduced theories such as bugs and flying animals. But the way this thing appears on screen doesn't look like any sort of bug or flying animal. It's just very puzzling and mysterious. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any potential theories. On the dreary day of June 19th, 2023, a family was relaxing in their home watching some TV. They were in their living room just minding their own business. But as they were within the safe walls of their home, something otherworldly was lurking outside. Picked up by the Ring camera installed towards the back of their living room, something is seen peering in at the family through the open window. 2 separate times an extraterrestrial-looking creature peers menacingly at the family. The family is completely unaware of the being as they just continue to watch their show. However, people were quick to debunk this footage by saying that it could just be someone playing a prank on the family, maybe someone in a mask. But when we look closely, it's kinda hard to see, but through the cracks in the blinds we can see this thing's skin, and its full body is a very pale white color. Judging by this, it looks pretty legit. They thought that this being was what's known as an alien gray. Alien grays are light grayish extraterrestrial beings that are said to be spotted around the world. They are reportedly spotted pretty often. They are commonly associated with UFO sightings and are commonly seen at UFO crash sites. Many people report encounters with these creatures every single year, so could this be what was captured on camera? If it is, luckily they had a Ring camera because nobody would have believed this. Now this one here is a very creepy piece of footage. Homeowners were caught off guard when they checked their Ring camera footage from the night prior, and this is what they saw. In the complete middle of the night, an unidentified lady approaches. She rings the doorbell and just stands there with her mouth wide open. Her mouth opens unnaturally wide. Spooked, the homeowners reported this one to the authorities, but it was never made known if she was ever caught. The homeowners also stated that they had never seen this woman before and that they didn't recognize her at all. And her strange behavior made them feel very uneasy. Some speculate that she could have been on drugs or perhaps even possessed by an evil spirit. No matter what, hopefully she never makes a return. One night, a homeowner who lives in a small neighborhood in Texas would receive a knock on their front door at around 1:30 a.m. It was DoorDash, but the thing was, she didn't order any DoorDash. She was peacefully asleep in her bed and she awoke to some sort of knocking sounds. She listened to the sounds for a little bit and then she dismissed it and then she went back to bed. But when she awoke the next morning, she noticed some damage on her house that definitely wasn't there before. This is when she checked her Ring footage, and sure enough, it picked up this.
DoorDash.
At first, we see a fake DoorDash delivery woman holding a bag and knocking on the door. But not too long after this, we can see 4 hooded criminals running away through the backyard. They were hiding out in there. It was likely that they were waiting for the homeowner to answer the front door for the supposed DoorDasher. And then this is when they would run and rush into the house through the front door when the homeowner least expected it. Or maybe their plan was to gain entry through an unlocked window or something in the backyard while the homeowner was distracted at the front door. Nonetheless, their goal was most likely to commit a robbery, or maybe even worse, maybe they wished to harm the homeowners inside. Luckily, the 4 men eventually fled and retreated to a dark-colored car along with the fake delivery woman. And shockingly, they were never caught by police ever, and they still roam free to this day. This is why you should always lock your doors and be prepared. A homeowner shared with his neighbors some truly eerie footage taken by his Ring doorbell camera, and when the neighbors saw the footage, it was so disturbing and weird that he decided that he had to upload it to the internet. The neighbor goes by the username Protomancer on Reddit. We can see what looks like a human or some creature crawling around through the yard. And it was really late at night, so what kind of person would be crawling through a stranger's yard like this? If you think about it, they would really be putting themselves in serious danger by doing this. This is why some believe it wasn't human at all, and instead it was a skinwalker or maybe some sort of other cryptid creature. And not too much context was given about this one, like where it happened and what happened afterwards. But this just adds more to the mystery. Some online users thought that it could be a person on drugs. Whether it's a dangerous person or a skinwalker crawling through the yard, either one is scary. Just imagine checking your Ring doorbell and seeing this. This quick Ring clip is terrifying. It was released on March 5th, 2023. The caption reads, "Skinwalker rings my bell at 2 a.m. Here's the footage." Now this is obviously probably not a skinwalker, rather just a very creepy man. What possesses a man to go up to someone's front porch and ring their doorbell and then just stare into their camera like this? The intentions of the man are unknown, but obviously they're not good. He just stares into the camera and then eventually walks away. Maybe the man was on drugs or under the influence of something. Or maybe he had more sinister intentions and was trying to rob the place, or perhaps even worse. Nonetheless, this is some very scary footage. Now this one here is a little different. Uploaded to YouTube by the user Developer's Diary 769 within the recent months, the footage shows something really weird. What does this look like to you at first? Now I don't know about you, but when I first watched this footage, it looked like arms and a head somehow slithering along the ground. But it's actually an optical illusion. It's just a skunk. Watch again. The white pattern on the skunk makes it look like some sort of weird creature is crawling through the grass. I literally had to go to the comments on this one for them to reveal to me that it was a skunk. I thought it was some sort of weird creature. But anyways, such a weird capture. Let me know if this one tricked you as well. The following footage has been creeping people out. Taken by a home security camera near the front of a house. At first, in the foreground, it shows a deer. At first, it seems innocent, but then we realize the deer is acting really weird. The deer moves its head around side to side until ultimately one of its antlers falls completely off. Then the deer runs away strangely. Now, because of the weird behavior of this deer, the caption of the video reads, "Skinwalker caught on camera." Now, I personally don't think this one is a skinwalker, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Skinwalkers are said to take the forms of everyday wildlife, but they act differently and behave very creepily. They are shape-shifting, malevolent spirits. But the way it runs away is very odd. But anyways, even though this one is most likely not a skinwalker, it's still some very interesting footage. And don't worry, when deer shed antlers like that, it doesn't hurt them at all. In fact, it's actually completely normal and it happens to every single deer. Posted to TikTok on September 12th, 2023, this one shows something supernatural. A man was in his backyard as the sun was setting when he looked up in the sky and saw something very weird in the distance. It looked like two reddish-orange glowing lights flying about in the distant night sky. But they began to get closer and closer and closer. And when they got close enough, he quickly whipped out his phone and recorded them.
Right now, Paul! Come here, right now! Paul! Right now! What is that? What is that? What is that?
A set of two unidentified lights are seen. They appear to be going different speeds. And the man's reaction seems extremely genuine. He seems freaked out and puzzled by what he's seeing. Now, most believe this is indeed something supernatural. They think that they could be UFOs controlled by aliens. Some began to speculate that they could have been drones, but if they were drones, we would definitely hear them flying around. I personally have a drone and they do create a lot of noise, and you can hear them pretty well even from further distances. So they're probably not any kind of drones. And drones don't usually have lights like this, they have flashing lights. They don't appear in one solid color just like this. And as I say often, so many UFO sightings have been coming out recently, so I'm not surprised that something like this is surfacing as well. But let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you believe in aliens. Taking a look at today's bonus photo. An anonymous source only submitted this photo, no video. The homeowners woke up one morning and saw that their Ring security camera was on the ground and it appeared to be ripped down by something. But this is what it captured. These were all the details provided, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this a real photo of a cryptid? Let me know. This Ring video was taken on June 1st, 2023. Homeowners were awoken to a notification from the Ring doorbell. It read, "Motion at your front door." Shocked and concerned because nobody should be at the door at this hour, they quickly got their phone out, opened up the app, and checked the footage. And they were shocked but also relieved to see this. It's a raccoon. Luckily it was a raccoon and not some intruder or some sort of otherworldly creature. This is just a pretty rare capture. Raccoons are nocturnal and are usually only seen at night. However, they're not really seen that much at all. They usually live in the woods and areas as such, so to see one on a front porch is interesting. Why it's up on the railing though is unknown, but my favorite part of the footage is when it gets up really close to the camera. Just an interesting capture to lighten the mood a little bit. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed today's clips.
Oh, no.
He's coming. No, he's coming to you. He's gonna let you pet him.
You like me?
Yeah. He'll let you. He's been.
Alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like buttons, mom. Let's aim for 2,000 likes for another one of these scary Ring doorbell videos. And if you want to get to know me more, or you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, MaxwellFear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, MaximumFearYT. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 4% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. And be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload. And be sure to check out my merch, it's in the description down below. I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.